Imagine a place where your weekends are spent walking along the river, cheering at baseball games downtown, and winding down the day on a porch swing with a glass of sweet tea. That's living the South Carolina lifestyle. And in North Augusta, it's got its own unique flavor. And today, I'm giving you a true look at what life here really feels like. Hey, I'm Joe Seaman, born and raised right here in the CSRA, and I've helped thousands of families buy and sell homes in North Augusta and Aiken, Augusta, Evans, and Grovetown. But beyond real estate, I live this lifestyle every single day. And what makes North Augusta so special is how it combines that small town charm with big city access, giving you the best of South Carolina living. So let's dive right into what the South Carolina lifestyle looks like when you call North Augusta home. So up first is Southern hospitality meets riverfront living. South Carolina is famous for its hospitality, and in North Augusta, you see it everywhere. Neighbors waving, strangers holding the door, and the cashier at the grocery store knows your kids by name. So what makes North Augusta stand out is that hospitality happens against the backdrop of the Savannah River. You don't just get friendly neighbors, you get friendly neighbors with some of the prettiest views in the state. Also, food is the center of our connection here in South Carolina. Living in South Carolina means food is literally a culture on its own, and in North Augusta, it has its own spin on that. So you want to check out our local barbecue joints that serve up pulled pork and ribs with sauces that will literally start debates. And some of our Southern comfort food, you want to think about fried catfish, collard greens, and cornbread. Some Augusta influence just across the bridge. Augusta adds a variety with more restaurants, some coffee shops, and some upscale dining options as well. But the real magic isn't just the food, it's how it brings people together. In North Augusta, Friday night cookouts and Saturday morning coffee runs are all about more than just eating, they're about connecting with each other. In North Augusta, the outdoors is your playground. So when you live in North Augusta, outdoor living is built into your lifestyle. We have the Greenway Trail, 12 plus miles of paved paths for walking, running, or biking, winding through neighborhoods, winding through parks, and tons of beautiful riverfront views. You also have riverside living, so fishing, kayaking, and paddleboarding all up and down the Savannah River. You've got tons of neighborhood parks, places like Riverview Park where families gather for ball games and playgrounds and tons of community events. This is the kind of town where you'll spend more evenings outside than inside, and you'll love it. So up next is sports and community events that bring people together in South Carolina. So sports are central to the South Carolina lifestyle, and in North Augusta, it's no different. You got SRP Park, home of the Augusta Green Jackets, and just across the riverfront in downtown North Augusta, think baseball games, concerts, and community events make SRP a local hotspot. Of course, we can't forget about high school football. Friday night lights are all alive and well here in North Augusta. The whole town shows up to support the North Augusta Yellow Jackets. And then in South Carolina college football, you've got Clemson versus South Carolina, and the loyalties run deep, and you'll see plenty of flags flying for each other's team on Saturdays. So sports aren't just about the game, they're about a sense of community that forms around them. And one of the most noticeable parts of South Carolina life is the slower pace of life. And North Augusta captures this beautifully. You won't find bumper to bumper traffic or hours long commutes. Instead, you'll find neighbors chatting in the driveway, long evenings on the porch, and a rhythm of life that prioritizes people over schedules. So if you're moving here from a big city, it may feel different at first, but that's the kind of different that you'll quickly grow to love. Also in North Augusta, faith and family aren't side notes, they're pretty central to living here in North Augusta. Churches aren't just places of worship, they're community hubs, hosting events, doing service projects and gatherings. Families prioritize time together from Sunday dinners to afternoons spent at the park after church. And if you're looking for a community where values still matter deeply, you'll find it here in North Augusta. Up next, North Augusta keeps a calendar full with events that brings everyone together. One of my personal favorites is the Jack-o-lantern Jubilee coming up in just another month or so. It's a downtown street festival every fall with live music, tons of food and family fun. There's tons of Christmas events like holiday markets and parades that light up the season. And we can't forget about the awesome farmers market around town. You got fresh produce, baked goods, and local crafts to keep Saturdays lively. Life here isn't just about the routine, it's about gathering with neighbors and celebrating the seasons. The South Carolina lifestyle wouldn't be the same if it weren't affordable, and North Augusta makes it possible. Housing costs in North Augusta are lower than the national averages and often lower than across the river in Georgia. And then everyone's favorite subject is South Carolina's property taxes are very friendly, especially compared to states up north. When it comes to utilities and groceries, it's manageable and often cheaper than in metro, bigger city areas. So affordability means families can do more here than just get by, they can thrive. North Augusta also brings together a mix of people. So in North Augusta, you'll find local families who have lived here for generations, professionals relocating for work at Savannah Riverside or some of Augusta's hospitals, retirees who love the affordability and the slower pace of life choose North Augusta as a retirement place. And that diversity gives North Augusta a unique energy. It feels like a small town, but one with connections far beyond its borders. The South Carolina lifestyle is addictive in the best possible way. Once you experience evenings on the Greenway, baseball games at SRP Park, and weekends filled with festivals, you won't want to trade it for big city chaos. Families who come here for work often stay for good. Retirees who are going to try it out often say, why would we live anywhere else? And that's the power of North Augusta's lifestyle. So one of my favorite client stories is a couple who moved here from Atlanta, Georgia. They were tired of the traffic and the fast pace of the city. So after about 6 months of living here in North Augusta, they told me, Joe, we never realized life could feel this balanced. We're busier connecting with neighbors than we ever were stuck in traffic jams. That's exactly what living in South Carolina and the lifestyle here is all about. So that's a look at living the South Carolina lifestyle from the perspective of North Augusta. From outdoor living and community events to affordability and balance, life here is sweet in every sense of the word. If you're considering a move to North Augusta, my team and I would love to help make it happen for you. We know the neighborhoods, we know the builders and the lifestyle inside and out because we live it ourselves. So hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and drop your questions in the comments below. And don't miss my next video where I'll be breaking down the true cost of living in North Augusta, South Carolina. You'll want to see this and just how far your dollar can stretch here. I am Joe Seaman, born and raised here, proud to serve here, and I'll see you in our next video.